Hi, I'm Nikki Joshi. I'm a self purpose coach and an intuitive healer, and here to tell you all about the magic of playful invitations. And I hope this serves you in so many ways, and you get to play with these playful invitations, which I believe to be the most magnetic way to share your low ticket offer and even heal your blocks around selling, because it certainly helped me on that front and to many other clients who this message has come up time and time again. Um, in this presentation, I intend to cover one. What do I mean by a playful invitation? My why around it, how it has served me, as well as real examples of playful invitations I've designed to market my low ticket offers, as well as the results I achieved, or really what I received, the magic of it all. And I'll walk you through a set of prompts to help you start to design your playful invitation today. Are you ready? Let's begin. Why are playful invitations so important? Hmm. Context about my world is I run what I believe to be a seasonal sole purpose coaching business because I have a busy corporate day job. I am a mom to a little one, a wife, and so many more roles that I play. And I have found myself often in this position of I need to rebuild momentum and find my people and be visible. And it's often been the magic of low ticket offers plus playful invitations, these two ingredients coming together, that's really activated the energy of my business again and brought the right people into my world. I hope that you can experience the same too. So, what do I mean by a playful invitation? Here are four key elements. One, it taps into your wildest, most irrational passions. Think of a current TV show obsession you might be having. Bridgerton, anyone? I have definitely been going down that rabbit hole in the season as I'm recording this. It could also be a favorite food item, a treat, drink. For me, that would be boba tea and chai would be my two go-tos. It could be a destination that you love. Again, this is all back to this is the energy that really activates this part of you that feels passionate and is like in flow and enjoys yourself so much when you are doing that activity or leaning into that interest. Which brings me to it makes you feel light and playful. This is what a playful invitation entails is when you bring this together, your passion with your offering. It just feels something that you get to have fun with. Three, it is unique, memorable, and it feels like it's truly you. It brings you back home to yourself. When you think about it and think about bringing the energy of this interest, hobby, activity, whatever you might call it, this passion of yours, it feels like this is who you are deep down. And that is such a wonderful sign that you have found a thing to infuse into your invitation for people to come into your world for your low ticket offering. And four, it feels different and edgy because in some ways it doesn't really go logically with your offer, but it could if you were creative and imaginative and let yourself play. See what I did there? These are in my opinion, the four elements that go into a playful invitation. And I'd love to show you what this really looks like through some examples. Before I do, I want to underscore this point on this page here. Playful invitations can be the medicine to free you from the heavy chains of perfecting your launch plan and checking your boxes around. Here's all the things I need to get done in order to make this launch go right, this offer sell, all these things that we can put pressure on ourselves. I find playful invitations loosens our grip on all of that, and helps us really like let all of us flow to our clients through this offering and let more of our clients see more of us, really. And it's such a gift when we allow for ourselves to expand that portal, that avenue, the way that our clients see us and receive our invitation. In fact, being playful with my invitations have helped me. personally get over hangups I may have had around my offer being too cheap, not valuable enough, just because I was having so much fun with ideas to market my offer, answer FAQs, and really handle my own mental objections around it all. So, with this in mind, I invite you to now receive more about some of these examples that I'm going to take you through. I've got three of them for us today. Playful invitation one, $5 mini readings. $5. Like in my world, I live in California. This is not a deal that you get, but I was so excited to offer this, especially as a reboot, a reset for the energy of my business at the time where I hadn't run one on one readings in months, busy with work and life. So I decided, hey, I'm really fascinated by numerology in the season. It's something I've studied, and why not create an offering around it? I designed these 5-minute video recordings for $5 and the option to upgrade to a human design and astrology mini reading for $15. Um, and now here's the fun part. Like, how did I infuse playfulness into my invitations? This is where look for clues around what are you currently obsessed with. And this is what I looked at. I was obsessed with the song Levitate at the time. It was the song that I would play while in the kitchen and getting a meal ready or with my daughter while she was around me. I decided to tie it into my offer to convey the energy of my offer, saying, are you ready to levitate in 2023? You could call it a hook, but really to me, it was a way to magnetize my people in. Like you would feel the energy of that song, and this is what I'm offering to you is this promise of this energy through my offering, the potentiality of it all through this mini reading. I have chills as I talk about it. It was so fun to lean into. I also got a question about my offer price being so low from someone, and I decided to weave that into my marketing. FAQs are so fun if you're willing to myth bust, answer questions, all of that. And why not do it with some more play infused in it? Here's what I did. I recorded a reel of me drinking a cup of chai, which is another thing I absolutely love, as you heard. But to me, it also really embodied this calm, grounded energy with which I answered that question. I didn't come from this fearful place. I came from a, oh, that's a question you have. I agree. I have that question too. Let me answer it. And so you can see that in these two snips here. And
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way.
so fun. So much fun. And the other one on the objection handling or that.
Sometimes all I think about is you, late nights in the middle of.
And there was a lot more that I wrote in the caption description of this. But this was the two things that I remember being really pivotal in capturing the attention of people. And what that resulted in was I got 6 bookings over 2 weeks, with 5 of the 6 clients opting for the upgrade. And only one of these bookings was from a prior client, a return client. The remaining 5 were brand new soul clients in my world. And 2 of those 5 went on. I wrote 2 out of the 6, but it was amongst the newer clients who went on to book longer readings with me. And like, even though these numbers may be small if you're used to offering higher ticket offerings, but hopefully you're interested in low ticket offerings if you're here and watching this. Like, they meant so much to me, each and every one of these readings, because I hadn't been offering readings and there was a lot of doubt in the room whether I'll be able to invite people again. Will they remember me? Will they see me? And it was so cool to be reminded of it all. And I brought this even into my newsletter and other places where I shared this invitation. I don't want you to take away from this. Dance is a really big thing that you'll see even in the next slide, the next example. Dance is something I absolutely love and where I feel ready to lean into it. It's vulnerable to dance on a video and post it online, but it really does represent a big part of me. And so whenever I allow myself to dance and play is when I really find my invitations magnetize my people in, the people that I was meant to connect with. And I hope you can experience that magic too. Remember, pay attention to what are you currently obsessed with at this time in the season, and how can you bring that into your next invitation? $33 Akashic Human Design readings. This I offered a year prior. I had just gotten certified in human design readings at the time. I had done three paid readings. These were 1.5 hour long readings, a deep dive into all parts of you, your energy body, your energy centers or chakras, as mapped out based on your birth time and date. And business was slow. And I decided, how can I offer a much more bite sized version of this? So I decided to offer these 30-minute readings over Zoom with the option to upgrade to 45 minutes. How did I choose to infuse some playfulness into my invitations? I had been doing a Bollywood dance class at the time, and I decided to repurpose the clips that I was already recording to practice my dance and use it for my marketing. And I chose to connect the magic of, this joyful dancing to a fast number to unlocking your expression and your magic through an Akashic human design reading that really deeply sees you and all parts of you and your gifts and more. Um, to me, every time you'll notice one of the key things I'm doing is like, how can I connect the energy of something I'm deeply passionate about or obsessed with that has almost nothing to do with my offering to my offering, my low ticket offer? How can I connect those dots? And there's sometimes more commonality there than you might imagine. In addition, the other playful piece that I added to my invitation is I've always had a deep connection to the aurora, the northern lights, here in the northern hemisphere, what I call it, with so many messages from intuitives and mentors I've worked with. And I chose to bring that into the branding as this reminder of some part of me that's so magical. And I'm offering this magic to my clients too. And I'm going to take a moment to show you the clip. It's a fun, peppy number, so dance along with me. जी कल्ले कल्ले रहना मनु अच्छा लगदा जो भी तू कहे सारा मनु झूठा लगदा ना मेरे जैसा मिले या करे भी इनटू कच अंग्रेजी म्यूजिक में दे तू पंजाबी टच नाच पंजाब नाच पंजाब नाच पंजाब नाच नाच पंजाब नाच पंजाब नाच पंजाब नाच ओ आजा सके आजा ओ आजा कम. All right, can't help but dance to that. And here's more of my offering here, where you can see I wrote down some of the things that you'd expect about the offering, what you'd walk away with, and more, but really infused with the magic of the Aurora colors behind. Now, what did I receive from that? Well, this was so magical for me. I got 21 bookings, mostly over the first 6 weeks of this offer being live. A third of them did the upgrade, and two-thirds, the remaining, did the mini reading itself. And I had so much fun, and it was such a confidence booster for me personally, feeling like I don't know how to market this and sell this. So I invite you to consider, again, back to this point of what's the energy of your offer that you want to convey? This is asking from the point of view of your offer. And is there something in your world that's circulating that you are enjoying so much that you can tie into that? And even share a bit more of you to your clients, to your people. This is a bit different. I infused a playful invitation into my business card. I was getting ready to do Soul Enlightenment Expo in person, wanted to have these business cards to hand out. And I was like, maybe I'll include a discount code. And I decided to add that as a game, not just like, here's the code, here you go, printed, insert into my web page, but rather click here if you're able to see this. It'll probably like move quickly, but use the symbols that are embedded in this card for a magical discount on my readings. And to me, it lent itself to such a sense of satisfaction that here's what I infuse. I love games, I love puzzles, I love escape room games. Actually, I have to figure out how to bring that into my world and invitation someday. But I sat with that thought. I was like, how do I bring this into this business card? I don't want it to feel like this transactional business card. Here's my details. Here's my phone number. Here you go. But it really, this truly felt like me. And I felt like the right client would receive that and appreciate that too. And I was open that at the time, if people didn't get it, they could email me and, ask for the discount code as well. But this was a much more fun way to share it. I want you to take away from these three examples that there's no one way to do this. This is such a great way to reboot, reset your businesses and offerings energy when you have had a lull or a slow period and you're like, "Ah, I want to activate the energy of my business, myself, my clients in this fun, light way." I wanted to share a message around play that I have channeled from the Akashic records because to me it was such a healing reminder of what's possible when we invite in play, which is something I really had to reclaim as an adult. I learned to be very serious about life and everything I do, and I have so many chills as I say this. And to remember how it was like to be a child and just have fun with everything that's going on in my life. Some things may feel hard and heavy, and some things may feel wonderful and exciting, but it's all energy we get to play with, is what I believe. So I'm going to read out this. I called it an ode to play from the Akashic Records. And just take a moment to either close your eyes or, gently keep a soft gaze and receive these words if they create some remembrance within you. Listen, listen, hear us say, this is a time to have fun and play. Don't let it be serious. That's so narrow. Let this be fun and expansive. Let yourself play as you meet people, as you connect with their energies. And this is energy, dancing and playing and connecting, allowing for their energy to flow to you and allowing for your energy to flow to them. For in this energetic flow, in this energetic exchange, there is so much medicine, there's so much understanding and so much knowledge that wants to flow through you, and to them. Remind yourself in those moments where you feel like, I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't know if I need to do more or research more. Come back to how can I be playful with this? How can I try something that feels fun for me? How can you bring this energy of play? And so we are always coming back to remembering when we forget, for that is when we disconnect from love and then we reconnect with love. And the way that you can do that is by connecting back into play. For that is where you can connect to your truest, most innocent childlike self that can embody all of this parts, all of this magic, and play and heal the world. One person, one step, one word at a time. You are a gift. Remember to play. Taking a deep breath and allowing these words to settle in your body and all parts of you. I hope that was a wonderful remembrance. And with that, I want to guide you through some questions that will help you bring forth your playful invitation too. And so let's dive into those questions. I invite you to bring a journal and pen, pencil, maybe a digital note taking app, whatever works for you as we walk through these. And remember that you can always pause me to answer these questions at your own pace. One, what are some activities that truly light you up that have nothing to do with your offer? Maybe it's poetry, writing, some books, a TV show, as I mentioned before. Um, think about hobbies and interests that are really circulating. I keep thinking of it as being in your world, in your energy, in your aura at this time. Reflect on that, jot those down. The next few prompts up to question four is going to keep building on this. So you'll keep getting more ideas as you walk through. What am I currently obsessed with? Is there something that you're spending hours on secretly? This is what question three is about. Think about what is it that you're spending time on, researching online, watching more and more reels on. Maybe it's an animal. Maybe it's spending time with your pet, whatever it is, thinking about these are ways for you to let go of control and just bring in more energy to play with. Another prompt for you is, what's an activity that you absolutely loved as a child? Some of those things that we got so immersed in and in a flow state, maybe spending time outdoors, maybe it was a specific park or garden or water body that you spend so much time in. Could you bring imagery from that into your offerings, into your invitations? Think about that and reflect on those prompts. And the next two questions are going to encourage you to think about how do you infuse that into your marketing? And more importantly, what's the easiest way for you to create an invitation using the ideas here this week? Don't make this hard or complicated or make this detailed spreadsheet. You could do that if that feels good to you and feels accessible. But to me, this is a invitation to pull in, hey, I like this idea. This can tie in this way. I have this connection and I think I could write it in a post today or an email that I send to my soul friend list, your client list. Let yourself play with the energy and have fun doing so. I'd love to hear more about playful invitations you create. Then remember, you can play. We can stay in touch. All my links, nikkijoshi.com, nikki.joshi on Instagram, or Akashic Priestess on TikTok. These are ways we can stay connected. I'm also available at hellosoul at nikkijoshi.com. That's my email address, not written here, but hopefully you capture that through the captions or transcript below. And I have a special gift for you. You can download a custom guide to your human design superpowers that I hope will be very healing and encouraging to bring more parts of you, which I think is a big part of playful invitations. Your clients get to see more of you. Can you allow yourself to do that? I hope this guide, this custom mini report, will support you. It's normally a $47 report, but I wanted to offer it to you all for free as a gift for receiving the magic of playful invitations. You can also dive deeper with me through a one on one reading or stay connected in my world through all of these links. With that, taking one deep breath with you, let yourself notice what you received from all of this magic. And I'm sending you all so much love and gratitude. Thank you.